Welcome to Cactus Valley, the newest track, a part of the RD Tracks catalog, and this one's created by King MX818. This track will be on the shop as of right now. If you're watching this video, it is available on the shop for $1.50. And boys, I think this track might be more popular than RD Ranch, which is crazy to say, but this track has some huge lines, as you can see. Anybody that can get over that, like in their first few laps, I will give a cookie to. That's crazy. That jump is so big. And it has a lot of different options. And, you know, since it's a King track, you know you can expect one thing, baby, and that's flow. And this thing do be flowing, that's for sure. There's some big lines. I don't want to, like, spoil all the lines, but there are some really, really big lines on this track. And, man, it's so cool to be working with these track creators and seeing just their, like, kind of their workflow, if you will. Basically how this track went when I first got the very first edition from King, to the second, to the third, to the final project. You know, it's really cool to see them, like, the tracks evolve and change. And, like, honestly, at times there, you know, when I play these tracks or I'm in testing, it's like, man, like, I don't know that I see the vision, and then, like, suddenly the vision starts to come true. And it's just really cool to see these guys, like, just watch them work and be creative. They're Kells and King, as you know, they're not the only ones, but these are the guys I'm working with, and man, they are so talented and just so good at everything that they do. And I know there's going to be some people in the comments, oh, you're greedy, it's paid. Well, we do have a free track coming out here pretty soon. There's not a lot of straight rhythm tracks on, you know, the mods page. There's not a lot of straight rhythm tracks in bikes at all, to be honest. And so I thought it would be cool to get with Kells and do a free straight rhythm track. So that, oh my gosh, I overjumped that. Oh! Anyway, so there is a free straight rhythm track in the works. Honestly, it's pretty close to being done. Like, if anything, I think it kind of is done. The issue is, I guess, the straight rhythm, like, is broken in bikes, so we're trying to figure out a fix for that. Otherwise, I think the track would pretty much be out already. But yeah, completely free. It's gonna be, it's so cool, man. The screenshots and everything that I've seen so far is just, it's really cool. Very high quality, like, W free. I don't know. It's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited. Content on that is gonna be great. And yeah, I just don't know. I just don't feel like I've seen a lot of free straight rhythm, or like just straight rhythm tracks in the game, really. And it probably has something to do with the straight rhythm, like, game mode being kind of broken. That would make sense. But anyway, we're doing our best to figure out a workaround around that. And anyway, yeah, back to this track. This track is, like I said, basically, if you want a King track and you have an expectation of what King tracks are like, this one will meet all of those expectations. And visually, man, I feel like he just keeps getting better and better visually. I really like just this desert. It kind of gives Widowmaker vibes. I know a lot of people were saying that. I posted a TikTok of it, and a lot of people were saying it gives Widowmaker vibes. And that's kind of what we were going for, that, like, you know, that desert vibe, but not, you know, not sand and not like a red high desert, but just like a earthy brown desert vibe. And I think King absolutely nailed it. And it's been really, I don't know, it's been really interesting to kind of work through and learn about these tracks. You know, it's something that we found on this track that I think we changed, and it really was a big deal, was the skybox. Now, this skybox is pretty cloudy, you know, like you can see in the distance there's a lot of clouds. And to be honest, that, oh my goodness, that doesn't really make sense with, like, a desert track like this, you know, Cactus. You know, typically in the desert you're gonna have, like, blue skies, baby, blue skies. And it's just interesting, you know, that's what we had at first, and I feel like it just didn't work. Like, it felt very, I don't know, low quality. I don't know, it's just very interesting to see how, like, just a skybox makes such a big difference. And even King at first was like, man, like, are you sure that's gonna make a big deal? And then, you know, he messaged me after and was like, holy cow, like, watching the video, it looks like a completely, you know, different track. And yeah, I don't know, it's just interesting, you know, or like, it's I remember on the ranch when he sent me like a later version of it, and it didn't have any trees, and it was like, man, this track looks really like barren, and like, I mean, obviously barren, but like it just, I don't know, it's just crazy to me how all these little things, trees and fences and skyboxes and whatever, they make such a big difference on how the track actually looks. And it's really cool to just work with these guys and go through the process and see how they, you know, how they think, and watch them create just works of art, man. And I'm just blessed and thankful. And I know King's gonna watch this, and just thank you for all your work, man, and working with me. And Kells, same to you, man. Like, you guys have just been so awesome to work with, and just like a privilege to work with. And I'm just so blessed, and I'm super stoked and blessed that everything's been doing really well. And so I feel like they've been doing really well, and it's been a benefit for them. It's been a benefit for me. I feel like it's a benefit for the community. It's a benefit for the shop. It's just, I don't know. It's just been a cool thing, man. The tracks have just been such a cool little project to work on. I tried to scrub that double and almost died. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We're going to hit the quad here, okay? Not the quad, the quad. Okay, here we go. Oh my. W. All right. That quad line is huge. Almost died there. You can actually triple this from the outside. I think you can triple onto that like table there. I'll show you a different line right here that's kind of crazy. You can go up over that onto this, and then you can like hop through this entire like little whoop section there. Oh my gosh, the track is just so fast. Oh, what was that? All right, somehow we did not crash. I don't know, man. This track, I think people are gonna really like it. Oh, it's just very flowy. It's got a lot of different line choices. You know, I'm gonna stay away from the word easy because that got us in trouble on the ranch. Apparently that was too hard for some people. I said this is beginner friendly and easy, and you know, people did not like that term, I guess. So we won't be saying that on this one, but I do think that it, you know, it's certainly not crazy difficult. It's been interesting to see the comments on the tracks. You know, somebody said that I make all of the tracks where every jump is out of a corner, and I didn't really know what that meant. I just responded, was like, well, we're making a straight rhythm track, so maybe you'll like that one. I don't really know. Also, shout out to Wax, baby. We got that Wax racing gear, and shout out to BH from X Crew, helped me out, finished helping me get this gear. Oh my gosh, we finally got the REAPERDOC Wax racing gear. Look how good it looks. I was looking at my Ghost trying to show you how good it was, and I overjumped that jump. Super stoked to be a part of Waxed, and they've just been so good to me. And oh my goodness gracious, and the gear just looks so good, and it looks even better with numbers and stuff on it. So super stoked about that. Anyway, this is, oh, hold on, that was fat. Oh my gosh, that was so fat. This is Cactus Valley. I hope you guys enjoy this track. Like I said, it's on the shop now. Oh my. And man, I think you guys are gonna like this one a lot. I think it's gonna rival the ranch. I really do. Or I think it might be more popular than the ranch. I think the environment may appeal to a wider audience, and I think the track, honestly, I think once you get a flow, I think it might be flowier than the ranch, which is crazy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy this track. I love you, and just thank you for everything, man. Hit 23,000 on YouTube, and just growing. My TikTok's been under a little bit of a attack, if you will, lately, but hey, we're staying with it. I'm super blessed, and I love you. All right, so hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.